All day, all night. We go hard. All day, all night. Say yeah. 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 Say yeah. Yeah. We go hard. I'm engorged all day, all night.
Oh my goodness. Why are you whispering?
Sexual wellness all day, all night. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys doing good.
Jordan Carter asks, "Is all-in plans for a friendo meetup been made?" Not yet. We have to work on that.
Though, man, we got to get on that.
I realize that I haven't secured us a rental car either for that weekend, which I need to do.
Make sure we get the insurance on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I told you about what happened in LA, right?
Yeah.
Big old dent in my car. Do you know where this dent came from? I don't know, lady. I got the insurance. Why are you bugging me about that?
Yeah.
What does it matter if I know where it came from?
It came from Nunya.
It came from while I was gone.
That means Nunya business.
Exactly.
I got insurance.
Yeah.
I could have punted this damn thing. It doesn't matter.
Should have gone like this and then this.
Yes.
You know where it came from? This and that. That's where it came from.
How does my sunburn look today? Better? Look better? Steve, my sunburn look better? Still hurts right there. That's going to peel.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts.
It does hurt.
It still looks like a chop. Whack. Nemo, I can
Hello,
only
Mr.
make
Dope.
I can only make today's show, so thanks, Steve, for trying to get Larson to call me a girl. Nemo, you are a woman, right? I think Nemo's a woman. I thought Nemo said that she was a woman before. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Or maybe that's a legit thanks for telling Larson, for correcting him. I don't know.
DJ Mott, how do you guys feel about Harden getting that MVP?
I hate that.
LeBron.
It's like when Shaq should have got it like 10 years in a row.
I know.
And they would just give it out because it's like, well,
I mean, like, honestly, Jordan should have won it every year he played.
I know.
But, you know, they probably thought, well, you know, there's other good players, too. We should reward other good players.
Oh, so I'm right. So Nemo is a woman.
Oh, sorry, Nemo.
Yeah.
No, LeBron should have got it. He took, you know, a team that isn't that great and they made it to the finals.
To the finals. Oh.
So yeah, he should have won.
Absolutely.
Hello, Matthew Williams, Esquire. Hello, Philly Flexer.
The Western States Heritage Champion, Matthew E. Williams, Esquire. Yeah.
If Walter was involved, then the sunburn would be a lot worse.
Did you see his Walter's tweet? He says, "I'm going to be winner of Bola and be champion."
Yeah, so if he wins Bola as champion, does he get to pick his next opponent?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Nemo says, all is forgiven. Too sweet. It's close enough. MVP of what? Out of Mayhem. God, you're annoying. Thank you, Jacob Fonts. Good travels.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, how did Donovan Mitchell not win Rookie of the Year? I understand Ben Simmons is a quality player.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't pay attention even that close to
Yeah, like he averaged 20 points a game. I think he's the only rookie to average 20 points a game. Apparently, he's really good defensively.
What are people saying are the factors? What's the general consensus to why it was Ben Simmons?
I don't know, probably because he like has more across the, like, you know, he averaged fewer points, but I think more assists, more rebounds.
Oh yeah, man. How many fewer?
And he was on
points?
the team. I don't know. And he was on the team that won more games, but also the roster. The team he's on is way better than Utah.
Ben Simmons
Statistics.
stats. Let's see here.
Patrick Sparks is a dentist appointment.
15.8, so 16 a game.
And 8 and 8.
16, 8 and 8 versus who? Who won? Who?
Donovan Mitchell. I mean, Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year, but I thought Donovan Mitchell should have. 23 and 3.
Yeah, dude. 24 basically. Yeah. But 4 more rebounds, 4 more assists, and only 2 points.
Was it 15 points?
It was 18.
Oh, you sure it was 18?
Yeah, it was 18.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. 5. Well, 16.
Mr. Dope says Simmons shot 14% better from the field.
Let's see here.
43.
Oh, yeah, 54.
Ben Simmons doesn't take jump shots, though. He's not really a shooter.
If you
Takes it to the rack.
if you let's see here, and he's got basically one block. If you had to choose either of these guys based on these stats alone, who would you choose?
Well, I think Simmons has more upside if he can develop a consistent jumper.
I'd go with this guy.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah. What the hell? My chat.
GT Racer says, anybody catch Stone Cold's podcast with Enzo?
Yeah, it went up to today. I don't know. I didn't listen to any of it. I might check that out. What happened? In that room with that girl. What'd you do, you dumb son of a bitch? I hope it was just Enzo showed up and he stunned him. You mealy mouse son of a bitch.
Brandon, do you guys enjoy baseball? I love baseball. Steve likes going to baseball games, but I don't know if he really likes baseball.
I'm kind of don't really care about it. I appreciate the history of baseball.
Well, the history of baseball is great.
I started watching that baseball documentary Ken Burns did a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was super interesting.
Yeah.
To find out how it all came from.
There's a documentary on Netflix I need to watch. I think it's just called Fastball or something like that. Just
Yeah.
about fastball, so I really want to watch
Like
that.
the genesis came from like England, and then like a couple of years after it was like super popular over here, they took it on some of the teams, did a tour of England, and like all the newspapers were blasting it because we had changed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think to add the bases maybe, like they didn't have bases before or something like that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of based on cricket.
They were just blasting it. Yeah, but before it was like, I don't know, something else.
Yeah, no,
It
I
didn't
mean,
really.
but it's kind of based on cricket. There's no bases in cricket.
Yeah.
Nick G, interesting question. Do you think Lesnar will re-enter the testing pool this week? If he wants to fight by the end of the year, I think he has to.
Oh. Nemo says, I have a freak from my faction about to become a $20 patron to ask you some Matt Chat questions. Number 1, define freak. Number 2, define your faction. I don't know what we're getting into.
Yeah, I don't know what we're getting into either.
We are Freak Legion. That raises even more questions.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
What faction? Like, is it like a gang that you belong to? Is it like a faction in like the Discord?
I don't know.
What is this faction all about? I'm reading Ryan Satin's rundown on Enzo's appearance.
Oh, what he has to say.
Enzo refers to Neville as one of his best friends in the business.
Yeah, he said that before.
He implies Triple H never gave him and Cass a big push in NXT because he feel like they'd mess up the opportunity. Followed this up talking about a time where Triple H once yelled at him, "You're not going to change the fucking world." Enzo claims his reply is, "Don't you get it? I am trying to change the fucking world." Triple H allegedly walked out saying, "There's no getting through to you." I don't know what any of that means. It sounds...
There's no context. How is Enzo trying to change the world?
I don't know, man. He says, I'm literally going to set, he says, my music, about his music, I'm literally going to set the world on fire. I'm going to be one of the biggest stars in music, and I know it, so I'm hesitant to sign with a label right now. Oh, 2K faction. Oh, okay.
Oh.
5 of us make characters.
Gotcha.
Nice.
As far as promos for Matt Chat, we just prefer to stick to the questions.
Yeah, no promos. We just questions. hey, Steven Larson, and then insert your question, and then thanks. Because we even say who the person is. Now, most of the people do say, hey, Steve, here, Steven Larson, it's, so-and-so with another Matt Chat question. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's
If you want to give yourself
introduce yourself.
a clever, witty name, by all means.
But Matt Chat, generally, we like to keep the questions under 45 seconds long.
Anything else of interest?
Just little things here and there, not really that.
John Paul Sorelli, Enzo and Cass as Dirk and Reed's music career from Boogie Nights confirmed. Turn down the bass and raise
No,
the
that's
vocals.
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
The heat will rock you.
We got a meeting with a label coming up.
The
We need those tapes.
heat will roll you, baby. Don't you
That's how
know?
good it is.
Yeah, those tapes may belong to you, but the heart and soul, you don't own that. My heat
You don't
will
own that.
move your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
Love me today. Love me tomorrow. All day, all night. You'll feel my heat. Feel, 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 feel. Feel my heat, feel my heat. I saw that movie 7 times in the theater. Of course I know how that goes.
Yeah, no, it's not really.
Adam May, he says, question, World Cup fans, yay or nay? Is the question for World Cup fans? I don't get the question, Adam Mayhem.
I think he's saying, do we approve or disapprove of World Cup fans?
People are passionate and love soccer, then
How would you ever say
why not?
nay?
Kyle Young, Cass dancing in the booth while Enzo was recording. You got the touch. You got the power.
Yeah.
What movie is that song from? Do you know? Not Boogie
Transformers.
Nights. Yes, Transformers movie.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I know that, dude.
Yeah. After all is said and done.
Although I don't think I've ever actually seen the Transformers movie.
Oh, it's
all the
good.
way.
I used to watch that and the G.I. Joe movie all the time.
Did you watch the? So Netflix has that documentary about toys.
I haven't watched any of it yet.
They released like its second season, its second batch, and one of them was a Transformers one. It's really flipping good. It's really good.
I'll check that out. Zach Stolpa, Power Rank Little Debbie snack cakes. We're going to disagree on this one. Number one for me is Star Crunch.
Oh yeah, traditionally, yeah. So I'm Fudge Round, and you're
Yeah.
Star Crunch.
Yeah, Star Crunch is best.
Those should be our freaking like superhero code names or something. Fudge Round.
Star
Although Fudge Round
Crunch.
isn't great. And Star Crunch is great.
Yeah.
So I'm Star
What's
Crunch.
your second favorite? Oatmeal cream pie? That's probably not a good one either.
It's probably, to be honest, I think a new number 2 has moved in, and I think it's Swiss Cake Roll. Again, not a great name for a superhero. Star Crunch is though. Yeah, oatmeal cream pie. Oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, I'm gonna eat something called a cream pie. Cosmic brownies. That's a good freaking name. Orson Welles. Omicron. No, they were talking about how devastating Optimus Prime's death in the Transformers movie was to the franchise as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
Yeah, you should check it out. It's good. You know, Orson Welles.
Joey Ryan's pinned tweet has your match date still listed as to be determined.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Really?
that right now.
Oh, no.
One here only has.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
see
there it is.
June.
No,
Oh,
if
is
you
there
if you
July?
click on the actual image.
June. Oh, to be announced.
Well, I think he posted that way back in late May.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll do the advertising for him.
Feel my heat.
Feel my heat.
Haas Street. That's pretty cool.
What's Haas Street?
Nemo said that her office is a block away from Haas Street.
That's dope.
Hey guys, this is
Oops.
Did you see this? Bill Russell flipping off Charles Barkley at the NBA Awards last night? That was
good.
great. His response to it on Twitter was fantastic.
Yeah, Barkley's response?
No, Bill
Oh,
Russell's.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
yeah.
great.
Can't help myself every time Barkley's around.
Have you ever had a bear claw? Yeah.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and I wish I could tell you how I feel about a morning like this.
Oh man, some spicy sausage sounds good right now though.
It does sound good. That would go right through me and straight into the toilet, though.
Really?
Probably.
Sausage has that has that kind of power on you?
That, like, microwave croissant.
Yeah, let's try it.
He will rock you. The heat will roll you.
Wish I had the guitar here. I could play along with him.
You know.
Ooh, good question, DJ. Adidas Prime Knit or Nike Fly Knit? I think I'm partial to Prime Knit because it's more elastic.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
Love me today. Love me tomorrow. All day, all night, you feel my heat. Feel my heat.
I think we should repeat that again.
Feel my heat. Feel my heat. Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Definitely cool.
Let's lay it down. Nick,
You want to lay down?
were you rolling on the rehearsal?
such a great movie.
That was awesome. All right.
I'm Prime Knit for me. It's more elastic, stretchier. It's like I'm wearing a sock. You like your Nike Fly Knit, don't you? It's what your not those lunars, but your blue lunars. No, that's Fly Knit.
I'll be honest, I kind of don't care. I don't really care. Like, these are fine, and in fact, these probably wouldn't. The problem with flying it is, like, if it's like the wintertime and there's any moisture anywhere, it just soaks right through.
Yeah, I know.
I can't stand that. So, I don't know. I don't know if that would happen with these. It's still sort of mesh.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I mean,
that's
I
kinda
kind of like it that sneakers are getting away from leather.
yeah.
It's better for the environment. It's better for animals.
Yeah, okay.
And that they
Those
actually
are good points.
Yeah, and they actually breathe more.
They do breathe. Yeah, they are.
So it
yeah,
keeps
they
your
do
foot
breathe
cooler.
really well. Yeah.
So I say as I wear leather shoes.
Those pros, I think, those pros outweigh the cons.
Like I have, I'm wearing my Jordan 2s now, my low top ones. As long as I have one pair of shoes I can wear in inclement weather, I'm good. You know, I can wear these if it's rainy out to wear these. Keeps my foot dry.
Oh wait, what's that?
My Jordan 2s.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. You want to talk about shoes with me? Save that for the sneaker vlog.
Yeah, man, we got to put up a green screen before we do a sneaker vlog. So
Why?
we just we get green screen backgrounds.
You don't know this. You don't know the aesthetic. I'm looking for that. Maybe I don't want a green screen.
Well, then do something. All right.
I told
If
you
I don't
I'm
do
waiting.
it. You're not going to do it.
No, I told you I'm waiting for a hyped release. I'm waiting so I can cop said hyped release.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
And then
you got to
'cause
figure out how to cop
I can't do like a sneaker vlog on some ho hum shoes been out for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to get people to the channel. I got to.
Can you call it on the cop? That's a good one, because like you're trying to cop them. I like that name or that word, cop.
Yeah,
I got to cop them on the cop with Larson.
I don't know about that
And
name.
Steve.
People, I don't know.
If you don't do it, it's not going to happen. That's why I have to do it.
No, I'm going to do it. This
I
is my
drag-
thing.
I bring you
I
to
don't
the
tell you to
party.
do with 4 lights. That's your show.
But I do it.
You do it.
So you need
I'm
to do
gonna
this.
do it. I told you why I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting to cop some hot release.
You need to cop them, dude.
I'm trying.
on the cop with Larson.
I'm trying. I've entered so many raffles of late to get some hype releases.
Oh man, can we
follow-
please do one where you're just listen, road to cop, all right? And you're
That's
just
gonna make it
saying,
sound like I'm applying for the police academy.
road to cop, and it's just you
Cop these kicks.
cop these kicks. There you go, road to cop these kicks.
No, not road to.
But you're on road to right now, man. You haven't figured out the
No one's
formula.
gonna. No one's gonna watch a vlog of me trying to get a pair of shoes.
they
No,
would.
because that amounts to me going to a website, entering a raffle, getting the email. a couple days later that my shit didn't get
every
picked.
Every episode is crushing defeat.
Yeah, no one. People watch sneaker videos to see the shoes. Unboxings.
Do you know how cathartic it'd be?
Have you ever seen Mr. Fomer Simpson do a video where he didn't get the shoes? No.
Well, listen, friendo, you're not Fomer Simpson.
I know.
You're aspiring Fomer Simpson, and that's great. That's awesome. You need to get there though, and the amount of catharsis that will happen when people finally see you cop those kicks will be groundbreaking.
I have a vision in my mind for what my sneaker vlog is going to look like. Let me fulfill my vision.
It will instantly launch you above Fomer Simpson.
Let me fulfill my vision.
He's got to do a mall vlog. A mall vlog. That's terrible.
Fomer did a few videos, I think, of him going to like Ross and Marshall's looking through the sneaker racks for some good finds. Because every once in a while, there's some good finds there. There were some Kobe 10s fly knits that if they were in my size, I would have copped them for like $90.
Gotta cop those kicks, man. Yeah, see, Alex C says it's a crisis of confidence.
I don't think that works for sneaker vlogs.
Oh man.
At least I can't start out immediately with crisis of confidence. I have no basis. See, with StockX, I know StockX. Shit's expensive on there, man. Like if I want those off-white Jordans, the powder blue ones.
He's looking. Look, part of the.
I need to get in the game at retail.
is 160, not 460.
Yeah,
that's what.
I need to get in the game at retail, amass my empire,
yeah,
and then if I'm not getting kicks from the companies because I'm like doing reviews of them, then I can go to StockX to get the kicks. I know how this is all going to work out.
Whenever you try to get kicks here at the office, I'm going to start recording. And I'll put that up as my own road to cop kicks.
Oh, I don't enter the raffles at the mall. I do them online. Even less exciting.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? It's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? It's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife. And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw. Oh, no. We got to start that one over.
Oh, dear.
Oops. Stop recording.
That's the worst botch yet.
I know, that was terrible.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up? It's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife. And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson, and available wherever fine podcasts can be found in the audio realm, including Castbox's terrific podcast app. Be sure to check it out. Leave us a comment. We had to change servers recently to just for some boring business stuff. And so we lost all 1,000 comments.
No, they're still there.
They're archived on like a weird second channel thing, but now we have a new channel, I guess.
Yeah, let's see how many comments we have right now.
Fresh comments.
Let's see, we're up to 86.
Oh, man, it was like 80 yesterday.
No, it was 75 yesterday.
People were like, I am not re-commenting. But anyways, if you go on the Castbox app, you sub to Going In Raw, then you leave a comment, we might respond to that comment.
Columnist Pilot 21. Hey, Steven Larson. Thanks for introducing me to this great app.
Oh, wow.
I found a lot of other great podcasts thanks to you two. Thank you, friendo.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
That's fantastic.
Thanks, friendo.
I'm gonna do this one here from Enes Kosick. I started listening to you both when I got back into wrestling, and in the weeks where I can't find time to watch WWE, I can always count on my friendos to keep me entertained and informed on what I miss. That definitely deserves a thanks, friendo. Anyways, we're also available, of course, on the Apple iOS podcast app. Leave us a rating or a review, and be sure to tell your friends about Going In Raw. If you got some wrestling nerd friends out there, be sure to let them know all about Going In Raw. We're also available at patreon.com/Steven Larson. I just packed up like 20. That's funny. I just packed up like 20 Patreon
care packages.
Yeah, care packages right here. Look at that. Hey, friendo care package, $20. One $20 pledge. Once your money is processed, I package up the friendo care package. It comes with a comic book. It comes with stickers, a poster. It's like double-sided poster, so you get to choose.
There's only one correct choice.
It's behind us.
That's the correct choice right there.
And then also a postcard, and the comic and postcard are signed by us.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun.
The comic contains a story that can only be told within the pages of a comic book.
Oh, yeah.
It would cost way too much to make that into a movie.
Oh.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah, maybe even more.
It would be great artistically, but no way would it ever be able to make his money back.
Right, yeah, exactly. It would just be like some eccentric multi-billionaire. Like
multi-billionaire.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said millionaire.
I said billionaire. Like Jeff Bezos,
Mm-hmm.
He would be like, I don't know what to do with all this money.
I like these guys. They'll come a check for $2 billion, and they can do whatever they want, and we make that movie.
And here's what we do, man. We take $1 billion of that dollars, and we give it to the Amazon workers that are making like $5 an hour. And then we make our movie for $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Or we go talk to the Starbucks guy, get $1 billion from him, and then we can make our whole movie with the entire budget for $2 billion.
All right.
That's a great idea.
Well, let's talk to Bill Gates, too. He has billions.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you know what? He does cool stuff with his money.
Oh, I know.
That money's going to, like, good stuff.
I know.
I feel like Bezos is just like, he's just sitting there, he's like, I don't know what to do with all his money. He just starts throwing it in the fire.
Could be.
I might as well just do this with it.
I mean, there's a lot of other things that could probably be done with that money.
I
Positive
agree.
things.
One time he said, I don't know what to do with my money, so I want to go into space, or I want to like start a space program.
Why not just like worry about paying your employees here on Earth more money?
That's what everybody was talking about, man. They're like, dude, why don't you just pay your people normally? Anyways, that's the thing about us. That's why we don't have an employee, because if we ever get an employee, immediately we're going to say, yeah, you know what? You get to make double what we make.
Well, at least as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Well, probably not that much. But anyways, I don't want to pay them peanuts, man.
Oh, I know.
If you're going to work here, I want you to be happy to work here.
Exactly.
Which is why we're never going to have an employee, because we can't afford it. Anyways, what are we talking about?
I guess we were talking about wrestling
today.
wrestling
podcast?
We spent a lot of time in the pre-show talking about sneaker vlogs, because I'm going to start one. Whenever I manage to purchase a much ballyhooed release, if I can finally get one of these shoes that everybody's talking about and actually buy them, sneaker vlogs from Larson over the Friendoville channel, guaranteed. I got a vision up here for it. I know it's going to be.
I can't wait.
I know what it's going to look like. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Is there a set in the background?
I'm not going to tell you anything. You have to wait and watch it just like everybody else.
Because I have 2 cool pairs of shoes, man. My custom Air Force Ones.
Yeah, those are actually really cool.
Those are neat.
Yeah.
It's got my name, my shoot name on it.
Yeah.
It's like gold. It's like there's like gold trim on it.
Yeah.
Lacey got them for
those
me.
are nice.
And then I just got the black and yellow Jordan
1s. Are you gonna wear them anytime soon?
I don't know, man. Number 1, they're really stiff.
Well, you got to wear them to break them in.
Yeah, I know. But then number 2, like I feel like I gotta get some skinny jeans for them. So I'm gonna bring.
You don't wear them with shorts?
I'm gonna bring. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Just don't tie them all the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
That works.
I'll probably wear them.
Yeah.
I'll wear them.
See them.
I'll wear them tomorrow or the next day. You want to see them?
Yeah, I want to see them.
All right. Well, I got these. These are super.
Well, I've seen those before.
You want to put these in your set?
No.
They're kind of scuffed.
Yeah, I know.
Can we just get a bunch of like scuffed ass shoes?
No.
Like, look at some old Adidas of mine, like from the garage.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Put them up there.
Superstars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Raw last night?
It was all over the place.
Just like this podcast,
yeah.
evidently. So,
there was some good. There was some not so good. There was some weird.
I feel like
the main event was really good.
Oh, the main event was killer. Yeah, it was killer, except for the wonky finish.
But they had to do that because they're going to have another match, probably at Extreme Rules. B, it gets tons of heat on Drew.
Yeah, I know. I just look, whenever you're going to have a match that is so killer, and then you have a wonk finish, I kind of feel like.
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
I don't mind if there's a wonk finish on a match that kind of I understand it needed a wonk finish. I get that because of everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Then make the match like a mid-card match.
Not as good, essentially.
And not as good. Not as good. That crowd was super hyped into it. Super into it.
Oh, I know. And their disappointment was immense at the finish.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, what they wanted to have happen.
I know.
You get the crowd built up to a fever pitch, and they're waiting for a finish one way or the other, and then they don't get that. And they're like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it, Drew. You denied us a finish.
I get that that's the point. I just think, man, you guys have a killer main event. Like, honestly, Strowman Kevin Owens stuff should have been the main event. Because it ended so perfectly in the parking lot.
Well, you're just saying that because you saw the thing with the Nitro,
which was great
graphics on it.
It was such a Nitro ending because I saw that. I was like, oh my god, they're so right. It's such a Nitro ending. Somebody on Twitter did like a GIF or a video thing where they put the old school Nitro copyright bumper lower third thing at the end of the Owens Braun segment, and I was like, oh my god, that's exactly how Nitro used to end.
Oh yeah,
it always used to end in the parking lot.
Yep.
Anyways, the show kicked off with Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin promo. So yesterday during our show, we sort of mentioned in our Raw preview.
Oh, the Brock Lesnar situation about how, based on the kind of social media activity of Kurt Angle and WWE.com, that irritated Paul Heyman. He, in turn, issued a lengthy diatribe on Facebook
saying nobody was
worthy. And all this led to a breakdown of contract negotiations, kayfabe-wise, between Brock and WWE.
Yeah.
And so Kurt Angle came out there to make an announcement about all that. Before that, though, what's up with Baron Corbin, like giving JoJo some crap about not introducing him in a way that he thinks is correct?
I am re-loving Baron Corbin at this point.
So at first,
I am loving everything he's doing.
JoJo doesn't introduce Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
And then she does, and he goes, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
I'm like Stephanie McMahon's hand-picked constable of Raw, Baron Corbin. And so he makes her say all that.
And so she
what a jerk.
Oh, big jerk. Big heat on Corbin, but I still love him. I think.
So anyways, Kurt says everything that I said before, and he's about to guarantee something about Brock Lesnar. And then he's interrupted by Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman always interrupts. Like when I'm like, what is he going to say? What is he going to say? And then Roman comes out.
Why can't Roman just wait for an announcement himself?
Wait
for the announcement, and if he's upset, then he can saunter down to the ring to confront Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
But wait till you hear what Angle has to say before you saunter down to the ring.
Yes. But then
he's so impatient.
I'm going to say this about this segment in general. When I saw, I had a really weird Raw viewing experience last night.
That seems to be the case.
I know, on a regular basis. Well, this time more than last week. So I didn't watch. On Twitter, I sort of like spoiled the first hour or so for myself, just looking at GIFs, and I was like, man, this all looks like the exact same thing that happened last week. We had a Roman Bobby promo, which led to a Revival match.
Yeah.
Except this time the Revival won, which ended up being a lot cooler, like actually watching the match too. Then it just felt like a makeup. It felt like a redo.
They realized they botched it the first time around. They didn't do it right, and so
because
they did it again.
Kurt on the mic was way better. Baron was there, which is great. Bobby on the mic was way better.
And Reigns was actually
Roman
pretty decent.
killed it on the mic last
good.
night. He was really good last night.
So he came out and wanted to know what the deal was, uncrowned Universal Champ, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But he's interrupted by Bobby Lashley.
Yes.
Lashley comes out, drops a good promo. Reigns says, well, you came here after you failed at MMA, even though Bobby Lashley had a really good record in MMA.
15-2 record.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he said, and you failed to make an impact. Get it? Impact.
And then Lashley said, hey, it's taken you 3 years and you haven't beat Lesnar yet. I, Bobby Lashley, have the skills to best Brock Lesnar.
The funny thing is he sort of in an odd way kind of defended Lesnar's decision because he said, maybe he's just sick of seeing you across the ring, month after month after month. Essentially, the subtext was, I don't blame him for not showing up when all he's being given is Roman Reigns. If he has an opponent with some actual legitimacy,
Bobby Lashley,
maybe then
he'll show up.
Exactly. And Roman goes back to this "what have you done for me lately" thing. So that's when he brings up like the MMA record and stuff. He says, I main evented 4 WrestleManias, and I'm here every week. This is the Roman that I actually kind of like. I mean, I kind of like this version of Roman. Number one, he was pretty loose on the mic. He was actually showing some passion.
He seemed comfortable.
Yeah, it's just I wish that was the Roman that
maybe he's told backstage that he's going to get the Universal title at SummerSlam until they change their mind again.
There is no way that if they tell him that he's not going to believe. He's like, I'll believe that when I see it. Big dog.
Sure, Vince.
Whatever you say, man. Anyways, but no, I thought that it was way better than the same thing we got last week.
Yeah, it was.
Again, so then Kurt says, Multi-man match at Extreme Rules.
Not happening.
Putting the kibosh on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of this Brock Lesnar contract situation, we're not going to do all that, which I don't know what the deal with that is.
Yeah, I mean, isn't Kurt Angle the GM? Doesn't he have? Can he just say, okay, well, we're still having this match. We're still number one contender for Brock Lesnar. If Lesnar's not going to show up to defend the title, we're going to strip him of the title.
He's like a super powerless
I guess
GM,
so.
dude.
I guess so.
Because, I mean, okay, here's the thing. This is what everybody's saying on the Twitter. I've seen this on multiple places. He hasn't defended since the Greatest Rumble. That was over 30 days ago. Aren't they supposed to defend every... Oh, cool. I can charge up my phone. He knows he's here. He's supposed to defend it every 30 days.
It's like prime Steve right there.
It really is.
Going on making a good point, and then you're just instantly distracted by something.
It's an easy enough. Look at Kevin Nash right there. Let's shoot Kevin
We
Nash.
signed this card, never sent it out.
Oh, crap. Who does this belong to?
I don't know.
It's an easy enough thing to write out of. Okay?
Yeah.
Because all they have to do, and here's the thing, like you can kind of extrapolate this anyways. All they have to do really is have Stephanie McMahon say, Brock Lesnar is such a special athlete. He's such a big attraction that he supersedes the rules. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the same line of argument that says, Brock Lesnar doesn't have to be around every single week because he's a special athlete.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon said, does he get certain,
perks or something like that?
Perks, special treatment? Of course he does. He's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So that stuff can be easily, written off. But
take my Kevin Nash coaster back.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, it's shoot Kevin Nash. Can't you use the Scott Hall?
No, this is what I was using.
You're more of a Razor Ramon type anyway.
I know, but when I picked my coaster, I picked Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
That's why starting the paint's coming off a little bit.
So in any event, Roman and Bobby josh at each other a bit more, and Kurt says, all right, look. No, because, Roman says, well, now I don't have a match at Extreme Rules. You don't have a match at Extreme Rules.
Let's have match Extreme Rules.
Let's have match at Extreme Rules. It's funny because there was like a little bit of a pause because I think Roman lost his line, and then Kurt started to bring the microphone up, and then Roman started talking again about it. Just a little thing that I noticed. And then did they say they were going to do it right then?
Well, they said they wanted to, and Kurt says, well, I have other things to worry about.
Yeah.
And then the Revival came out.
That's right, yeah.
Said,
yeah.
Kind of, again, a repeat of last week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Challenge him. Match was made by Baron.
By Baron, yeah.
He made the match.
Let's get this. And the funny thing is, it was like, oh, okay, Baron, good job. Like, it was actually, Baron didn't try. It wasn't like Kurt was like, okay, great idea, let's do this. Baron was like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was like, okay, Baron is, to be honest with you, for a bunch of the stuff, Baron's doing a better job than Kurt is.
Really is.
So, anyways, that led to the Revival versus Reigns and Lashley.
A much better match than last week.
Much better match than last week. And this one ended the way that last week should have.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a do-over. Like, like last week was a dry run.
Course correction.
Yes, course correction.
So,
exactly.
anyways, the finish saw Lashley setting up one of the Revival guys for a spear. Roman tags himself in. And then Roman spears Scott Dawson, who's not the legal man. Dash Wilder is. So he rolls up Roman, gets the pin.
Yeah.
All while Bobby Lashley looked like he was primed to win the match. So, of course, this causes some tension between the two of them. There's a stare down. Lashley starts giving Roman the business for maybe losing the match for their team.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends. So we're going to get these two for sure at Extreme Rules, I would guess.
And, the crowd was genuinely surprised that the Revival went over. It looked great for them.
Oh, gosh, yes.
So
that's what I was talking about a couple weeks ago. Give them some good wins.
Yeah.
Good wins.
And as of last week, you were wrong. And as of this week, you're right. So it changes. That's how the WWE
Yeah,
works.
man.
So, but no, I mean, look, we can both hope, we can both pray that this is going to lead to bigger and better things for the Revival.
Yes.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, same.
After
next, we had a pretty cool commercial for Rey
Grizzlies.
No, Rey Mysterio.
Marty's.
He is the pre-order, one of the pre-order bonus characters.
Yeah, man.
In WB 2K19.
Yeah,
that's very cool. The commercial was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
I guess this means he's coming back for sure at some point.
Which one of us is going to use? How are we going to book him in We Book Raw next year?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Cruiserweight champion. Go back to his cruiserweight roots.
All right, at least
you
want
to elevate 205 Live, cruiserweight champion. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a ceiling in my book.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he's great. He's a legend.
No, I mean,
he looks great these days.
Yeah, man. He's a former world champion.
Former cruiserweight champion as well.
Yeah.
Why are you so down on the cruiserweight championship, man? I think
I'm
it's
not
a
down
great
on it.
role for him. Anyways, no, it's exciting. Let's see here. I was just at first when they had like Daniel Bryan wearing his mask, I was like, American Dragon.
Oh yeah, that'd been
They're
great.
gonna have the American Dragon in the game. And I was like, oh, it's Rey Mysterio. That's cool too.
That'd be cool if they could somehow do something where it's like all the top stars of WWE, they go back to their indie days.
Oh, see, that's the idea right there.
Yeah.
That's the gem idea.
So you can be, go back to the bingo halls as Tyler Black.
Oh man, Kevin Steen and PWG.
El Generico.
Oh man. Who else?
AJ
Consequences Creed.
Yeah, AJ Styles was always AJ Styles.
He was always AJ Styles.
Well, he was Air Styles in WCW.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can be Bob Roode as Totally Awesome.
Oh, what was Claudio Castagnoli?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Chris Hero.
With Chris Hero, yeah. Kings of Wrestling.
Yeah. A lot of fun to be had.
Joe was always Samoa Joe.
Yeah, I think he was always Samoa Joe.
We should just do that. Can we just...
John Moxley.
Yeah. That's basically what we booked him as, though,
I know.
in ours.
I know.
Can we do that for next year's?
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Like, instead of we book Raw, we book Indie WWE or something like that.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be cool. Anyways. Make them all, like, slightly skinnier versions of themselves. That'd be so dumb.
Anyways, next, we had a Matt Hardy Bray Wyatt promo.
Okay, so my weird Raw experience precluded me from watching this.
Oh, it was more of the same. They were like,
my PlayStation View didn't record the episode.
So did you watch it on Hulu?
It did. Well, here's the thing. It not only do I have it set for DVR, right? It didn't log that episode, and then on the PlayStation View, you have the option of either watching it through your DVR or watching the on-demand version that USA offers up. Neither of them existed. It was weird. And so I had watched...
You think one has something to do with the other?
I had watched I had watched the middle hour last night because Lacey was like watching something for her school. And then I went to bed. So I had to watch first hour and the third hour.
Gotcha.
And so I went to Hulu. And so I was watching Hulu, which is great because they get rid of all the video packages, except for the Alexa Bliss when I had that. So I watched Hulu, and then I got on my Insternet. And I looked at the WWE's.com or their YouTube page for all the rest of the stuff. However, it did not include the Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt.
Interesting. Anyway, it was brief. They were saying Matt Hardy says about the imitation, most sincerest form of flattery. Because B Team did their impersonation of Matt and Bray last week. Yeah, it was just kind of that. Set up a match between Matt and Curtis Axel.
I did see that. I saw that. Curtis Axel ended up going over. That was awesome.
Yeah, in a kind of in fluke nature.
Yeah, sure. Just sort of fell on him, right?
Yeah, I mean, they try to say that Matt Hardy's foot slipped. It didn't look like he slipped at all. It looked like he just fell. But story-wise, I guess they had to come up with some explanation for it.
Well, yeah, sure.
And the B Team did their impersonation again in a promo before the match.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Or like
the
smoke machine was bothering them, so they were coughing.
That was funny. The crowd seems to really enjoy whenever Bo Dallas shows up as Bray Wyatt because he does.
Bo Wyatt.
Because he does such a great job. And then in sort of appreciation of the win, they got a standing ovation from
Matt and Bray.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Your resilience was wonderful.
Next, AOP's walking backstage.
Now, I didn't see this, and I'm sad about this. When I saw it, because I was looking through your notes, I was like, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. And this was not available for me to see anywhere.
So AOP's just walking backstage, and they pass by this guy, and I think it was Akam just pushes him over. Just pushes him over.
Yeah.
It wasn't a wrestler, just somebody working backstage. Just pushes him over.
Did you notice all the, there was Todd from later on, indie wrestler, I think in OCCW, I think. And then also there was the dude that we saw live. He was the guy that Braun asked. We saw him at SPW, I think. The dude who looked kind of like a Todd Parker type with the mustache and the blonde hair.
Oh, yeah.
He was the guy Braun asked
if
he's seen Kevin Owens.
Oh, and he said, but I'm new here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So Akam shoves that guy over, and AOP keeps walking. They're confronted by Titus Worldwide. Titus says, there's a lot of people that work backstage here at Raw, just like we do, to make the show the best show possible. Essentially saying, don't mess with people.
Yeah.
And AOP says, oh, thanks for the advice, sarcastically, and they walk off. Leading to a match later on for AOP. They actually returned to Raw.
Yes.
I haven't seen them in a while. Next, we got Bayley and Alicia Fox backstage. Bayley was welcoming Alicia Fox back to Raw. Kurt Angle steps in, and he tells Bayley, you and Sasha Banks are teaming up tonight, and Bailey doesn't want it to happen.
Yeah, just like I don't want to deal with that.
No.
Why are you making me do that? Stop it.
Yeah. Next, Authors of Pain versus Rich and Rex Gibson.
Oh man, one of those flipping one of the Authors of Pain sort of dumped.
On the apron.
Rich on the apron.
Oh, I know.
God, that looked bad.
That was intense.
That looked nasty.
Yeah, it was.
These poor guys, though, they were dressed up. Corey Graves said something like, they look like they're dressed up to play Christmas elves because they're all in like super bright red and green.
I know.
Yeah, they got absolutely destroyed.
Oh, heck yeah.
Anyways, after they destroyed Rich and Rex, was it Rich and Rex? Yeah. Rich and Rex Gibson.
They proceeded to
continue to
destroy them after the bell.
And then Titus Worldwide, the first soon-to-be victims of the Authors of Pain, came out to make the save. Titus was in a suit. It's funny. I like that they were dressed in we know we're not having a match tonight.
Oh, I know.
Attire.
I know. Titus was in a suit.
And Apollo had some track pants on.
Oh, okay. But he had his merch shirt.
He had his merch shirt on, but that looked, this is probably comfy anyways. And then he had his track pants on.
Next, Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin backstage.
I love this segment.
Oh, this was great. Finn Balor, he comes in. He's upset about the multi-man match being off for
he
Extreme
said,
Rules.
I thought I was really chomping on the bit to do this. And Corbin said, "What? No, man. You would have come up short."
And then Finn said, "You look like you work at TGI Fridays."
He did. That was hilarious. He looked like TJ in that new vest of yours.
And Kurt Angle started laughing.
He did. Braun Strowman shows up, and he's like, "I feel like I've been rude to Kevin Owens. He just wants to be my friend, so I figured I'd give him a shot. I want to tag team with him tonight." Kurt Angle's again. He's like, "Wow, against who?" And he said, "These two." And Finn's like,
"Yeah."
And Kurt didn't in that one.
It was
Kurt
just
Angle
2 weeks ago that Braun called Finn his little buddy.
I know. Well,
guess not anymore.
He's fickle. Is this when Kurt Angle said it's a runaway train again?
Oh, I missed that. Did
he
say
didn't
that?
run off at some point during the episode. Man, this has really turned to a runaway train. That was great. In any event, so yeah. And the thing that I kind of liked about this, it was kind of interesting, is that Constable Corbin didn't even try to put a stop to it.
Oh no.
Like he's got some authority, but it's still kind of nebulous. Like what is his authority
when
exactly?
can he step in exactly? When is he overstepping his bounds?
Yeah. Somebody pointed out on Twitter, by the way, that he's totally doing the Christ Brothers thing. I don't know if they do it now. I think they still do it, but they wrestle in dress attire as well, and business casual basically. So yeah, I guess that there is some precedence for it.
Yes.
I wonder if Baron Corbin watches Impact. Anyways,
I doubt it.
Let's see here. So that match was set up.
Yes. Next, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James come out for a promo. This was really long. It felt really long.
Well, number one, so they walk, they have their entrance, and then they play.
Oh,
a really long video package
about Alexa Bliss winning Money in the Bank, cashing in.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she talked for a very long time. At a certain point, it just gets boring. Sorry, not everybody can be Samoa Joe. There's only a small handful of guys on the roster who can talk for like 5 entire minutes, and you want to hear them talk some more. Samoa Joe, probably Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is endlessly entertaining. I wouldn't even put Braun there, and Braun's entertaining. That's pretty much the only two I can think of. Probably just Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens.
Oh, New Day.
5 minutes is a long time.
I could, depending on the material.
If it's Big E heavy, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so damn funny.
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, maybe the New Day. I might be able to stand the Usos for 5 minutes.
Oh, maybe.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
they are pretty good.
Yeah, they make me laugh. And Alexa Bliss is not on the list. She's not there. Maybe even Becky Lynch.
Maybe.
Her accent is so damn charming.
I know.
But it's not Alexa Bliss. So she talked and talked and talked. And then Natalia came out. She talked. And she said, I'm going to get back at you for, doing what you did to my friend Ronda Rousey. And
so they have a match.
Yeah, so they have a match. And then she said, by the way, I didn't come alone. And Nia Jax shows up. Full face Nia Jax.
Yeah.
And everybody starts cheering her. She's good as hey, you know what, though? Kind of illustrates a point. You go from a heel, even if it's for one feud, back to a face, you get a bigger pop.
I guess
Once
so.
you go back to being a face.
I guess so.
Do it with Roman Reigns. One feud. Super heel, go back to a face, he'll be the guy.
Don't think so. Don't think it's going to work that way for Roman Reigns.
It's going to work, man. It's going to work.
Anyways, Alexa Bliss versus Natalya happened. Bliss was running the ropes.
The match was like shorter than the promo.
Yeah, it was. It was super short. Nia Jax tripped her up. Natalya puts her in the sharpshooter. Alexa taps. Natalya wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
They have Alexa Bliss tapping out left and right.
Yeah, I know.
After that, we had a Seth Rollins interview saying, I'm going to do what I need to do to win tonight.
New strategy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
He's going to get that title back. Next, Jinder Mahal doing a photo shoot.
This was weird.
Yeah.
It was hilarious and weird. So they were having a photo shoot, and the whole point of this.
I like that photo shoot now as like a consistent setup for them.
I know, it's great. I know.
It's like we don't really want to do a promo. What do we do? Photo shoot.
Photo shoot. We take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, we need content for WWE.com.
Exactly. And so it was Jinder and Sunil in a photo shoot. And the Riot Squad shows up. So this entire thing was just to show the Riot Squad, again, being a mild inconvenience. So they show up. They say, oh, we want to take pictures. And Ruby Riot grabs the camera. And she takes some pictures of Jinder. Jinder doesn't bat an eye. He continues to pose. He's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Maybe because we're all heels, we're all cool. No, she takes the camera. She smashed it on the ground. And then what happened after that?
Jinder was... remember when he kind of first came back? After he re-signed, he was doing this, well, like he did last week, where he's trying to be all peaceful and stuff when he's not in matches, and that was his thing. He was just trying to be, like, okay, it's all good.
It's Serenity now.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. I kind of missed that's what he was doing last week. Maybe that's
yeah, because it was really brief. He just did a brief promo talking about how he needs to, or I don't remember the exact language he used.
Because the Riot Squad and me. We were all freaked out by it. Like, I don't know if they were doing putting a curse on them or something.
No, I think what the idea was that Ruby Riot smashed the camera expecting to get one reaction out of Jinder.
Oh.
She got probably the opposite reaction, and it was confusing.
That is very confusing to me as well, though.
I'll tell you.
I was like, that is a weird reaction. So no, I thought it was surreal, and which is kind of funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, Alex C says the Miz can carry a promo for 5 minutes.
Yeah, if he's in the right feud. Yeah.
Yeah.
That show looks funny.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. After that, we had the match: Sasha, Bayley, and Ember Moon. Man, I can't get enough of Ember Moon. We talked about this yesterday.
Oh, she's fantastic.
We asked somebody asked us who has the best suicide dive, and you said Big E, and I'm with you on that.
Oh
one.
yeah, Ember Moon has to be up there.
I think.
No, the question was best spear.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, but if you want to talk about best suicide dives,
Ember Moon's up there.
Ember Moon and Akira Tozawa.
Yeah,
because when she did, I was like, man, she did that so fast. Like she revs her engine.
Yeah, she really gets a lot of speed going.
It's fantastic. She's so good.
Samoa Joe's got a great suicide dive because he leads with his elbow.
Yeah, I like that one too. So yeah, versus the Riot Squad, Ruby Riot picked up the pin on Sasha.
There wasn't really a whole lot of shenanigans in this match too.
Yeah, not really.
The finish was a bit overbooked, but the pin was relatively clean.
Yeah,
and then just as soon as the bell rang and the Riot Squad left, Bayley hopped in there and destroyed Sasha.
There was no. I like this because there was no hesitation. There was no let's stare at each other for 2 minutes before this happens. She ran into the ring and just annihilated Sasha, and the crowd went nuts for it.
Yep,
they went absolutely nuts for it. And Bayley brought so she attacked her in the ring, threw her out of the ring, chucked her into the ring steps, chucked her in the ring steps again, and then hovered over her and said, "You ain't shit."
Yeah.
They had to bleep her.
Yeah.
She said, "You ain't shit."
Well, she said, "This is for everything you've done to me,
yeah,
not just this past week."
Yeah. Oh man. And then her music kicked in and it's all jovial and she's like menacing.
Yeah.
Oh, people love when people get violent. That's exactly what I was talking to you about, Dean Ambrose. If he tries to go heel, it might backfire. If he tries to go heel on Seth Rollins, people might just erupt. They just like violence, man.
Oh, I know. That's why it has to be way over the top.
Yeah.
Like way over the top.
I don't know. Like even the more over the top, maybe even the
Well,
better.
I think the reason people pop for Bayley is because they've been waiting to see that.
Yeah, that's true.
For like a year and a half.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Whereas Dean, we've seen him be violent before.
Yeah.
But like if he goes over the top and busts Seth open or something like that,
Oh,
and then keeps going.
I'd pop.
Well, you would.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. People would love that. Dean, ultra face.
No, I'm heel.
Seth, middling heel.
He busts Seth open and then poops in the middle of the ring right next to him. That's a heel move, right?
I might even cheer that.
No, I'm not speaking for you.
Okay.
I know you have your own.
Well, parents would be upset.
Yes.
So yeah, you get parent heel heat for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But like weird creep like me heat. No, man, it's all face.
Exactly.
That's face right there.
Face of the company.
I mean, we could do that in 2K18. I'd be doing that every week. That's how
I mean,
the main
we're
event
90% of the way there.
Yeah.
Dean's already walking around in his underwear.
With like pee-pee stains.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure. I like it. No, man, people love this. They loved it.
Yeah.
And I really love how they resolved this later on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Kurt backstage. Kevin Owens goes up to him and says, "Wait, I'm going to be Braun's tag team partner? No way, man."
Freaking love Kevin Owens so much. He's so good. He is so stinking good. And Kurt's like, yeah, man. He's like, just look. He says, he seems genuine. He seems sincere. This whatever this is, feud partnership, this is going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not going to end anytime soon.
No.
I mean, is this going to be, are they thinking that, like, tentatively, this is going to be the Kevin Owens match at SummerSlam? Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman?
Well, they're going to have a match at Extreme Rules. I think that was announced by the venue. A cage match between the two of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
It could continue on to SummerSlam.
If that actually happens.
But then if the news is we believe that the pay-per-view after SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, is going to be Owens and Reigns.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can take that with a
I know. Cards subject to change.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. So here's my prediction. They might want, or they might have originally planned for whatever all that is, but this partnership might get so over so quickly because of who it is. They might hesitate. This might be like a Daniel Bryan Kane type thing, you know?
Maybe.
Where it gets over so quick, so fast, and people are just into it. And they're like, oh, okay, well, hold on a second. Let's give him a run with the tag straps, you know? That kind of thing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it resolves itself pretty quickly after Extreme Rules.
It might, yeah. I mean, it might
just be a placeholder thing.
It might go downhill next week, and then the match will be set. I mean, how many weeks are we out from Extreme Rules? What is it, July?
Mid-July. I want to say 17th or something like that.
Okay. So yeah, well, there's plenty of time for all that, but man, all that stuff was awesome. So anyways, after that, No Way Jose versus Mojo Rawley. That's what was supposed to happen.
Never happened.
Yeah, No Way Jose came out, of course, with his entourage, his conga line. Mojo Rawley comes out and cuts a promo just saying, "You want a rematch?" He sort of, like, I was expecting him to come back around to the "I'm focused" thing, and he kind of didn't. He just ran down. He said, "What, you want a rematch? Who are those people you with?" And he goes over and he's running down the conga line. He finds one dude named Todd.
Dressed like a cheeseburger.
He says, "This is the closest you're ever going to get to being a WWE superstar. This is the pinnacle life achievement, or this is the pinnacle achievement of your life right here."
It was good.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was rude. It was,
it was
sad.
But he's a heel.
So it was effective.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with Mojo to have him turn that corner where he can be like, I want the best for Mojo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's his ceiling? Like, does he have limitless potential?
No.
Or limited potential?
Right now, limited, but
give me a parallel. Give me another career that he can aim to. He can aspire to.
I'm trying to think of like a mid-card heel that had a decent career, but maybe not won any titles.
Right, yeah. That's kind of what I think. I mean, regardless of who that is, that's kind of where I think he is.
Yeah. I mean, his mic work's been really good.
It's been really good. They needed to figure something out.
But he's just missing something in his packaging, his character.
Yeah. He's missing something. You're right. I wonder if I think his ceiling is higher as a face, to be honest with you.
Oh, could be.
Because he has a kind face.
Yeah.
When he was doing the Sincere Mojo, I thought that was really good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I liked the way he was doing Sincere Mojo, but then he could turn it on and be Hype Mojo.
Right, yeah.
Hype Mojo, booked correctly, people can get behind.
Yeah, right.
You know?
And in that case, his ceiling is like over face who never actually wins any titles. So maybe it's the same thing, you know?
Maybe one would give him a better paycheck. Because then he'll sell some merch.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So anyways, match doesn't happen.
Yeah, he just knocks out freaking No Way Jose, though.
Yeah.
Because No Way Jose's like, come on, man. Let's have a match.
Because Mojo came out and started his promo saying, rematch? Why do you get a rematch?
Yeah. And so instead, he just decked him there on the mat.
Next, Kurt Angle finds Bailey, says, well, you need to go to counseling. If not, you're going to be fired. Why?
So...
What? I don't get that.
This is really bad.
Other people fight and they don't have to go to counseling.
This is really bad.
It is really bad.
However, if you take the fact that this is...
You see that Dr. Shelby offered his services?
Yeah, that was funny. I know they're not attempting to write Kurt Angle as a really bad GM.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think they would
because
do
he
that.
keeps saying that this train's getting out of control.
That
means
point.
he's being overwhelmed.
That's a good point.
That means he's not bad at his job. He's having a hard time handling it.
Because this is a really bad decision. Yeah. And so at least it's consistent with the Kurt Angle character.
I understand that. I just feel like at every opportunity when they can really push forward with this feud and take it places.
Yeah, I know.
They just kind of say, "All right, we'll push for now."
Okay, so here's the cup half full thing. We're gonna get a match. We're probably getting a couple of them. We're going to get a killer match at Extreme Rules. We're going to get a killer match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's kind of the only thing that matters. However, so wait, was it this one? I think it was during did he say something about the Women's Revolution?
Yeah.
Well, okay. He said, like, you need to.
He said, what about the Women's Revolution? You got to calm down.
Right. Here's the thing about the Women's Revolution. The Women's Revolution is based on the idea that what you do with the men, the women should have the same opportunities. And what Kurt Angle's mantra is with the men always is
settle it in the ring.
We settle these things in the ring. He doesn't go to any of the men and said, you guys need to go to counseling.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that.
No.
However, it is in line with him being a god-awful GM.
Well, then they should be across the board. Consistency.
Well, I think there's consistency is in his inconsistency, which is why he's a bad GM. I'm going to lay.
Well, I'm saying is there should be like group therapy sessions.
Oh, I'd be all in on that. That'd be great.
So they have Bailey and Sasha there. Some other people that might be feuding. Have Kevin Owens and
Braun
Braun there.
Finn. Braun, Finn, and Kevin Owens.
Yeah. That's what it should be. And
on top of that, so here's the problem with it, though, also, is that the Daniel Bryan Kane counseling sessions were hilarious.
Yeah.
This is not a humorous moment. This should not be a humorous moment. So this is going to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be bad.
It's going to be painfully bad.
Let me ask you something. What are the odds they have the same dude who was writing Sammy and Bobby doing this?
I hope not.
Because if that's the case, it's going to be so cringeworthy.
It's going to be a train wreck.
It's going to be awful and not entertaining. Oh. It's going to be, I want to turn this off.
Yeah.
If Lacey's in the room when this is on, I'm going to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, Lace, I'm going to go get a real job now.
Yeah.
Because this is the stuff that I have to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, it's going to be really bad, dude.
Yeah.
After that, we had
Strowman and Kevin Owens taking on Finn Balor and Constable Corbin.
This was my main event, man. This was great.
This was fun.
This was so much fun. This was so much fun. There were so many. You know, you had number one. You got Finn, and Finn can't stand Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin will tag himself in and annoy the hell out of Finn.
Well, that one time he tagged Finn in, and as soon as Finn got one move off, Baron tagged himself back in.
Yeah, that's right.
With a gosh darn smirk on his face.
Yeah, I know. There was so much of that. There was Braun tagging Kevin Owens.
Get in here!
Oh, the best. The best was Braun setting up Finn and Corbin on the outside.
For the shoulder tackles, yeah.
The shoulder tackles, and then telling Kevin Owens, do the shoulder tackles. Kevin Owens at first is freaked out. Kevin Owens is freaked out the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
You're basically tag teaming with like a T-Rex.
Well, he's constantly on edge.
Exactly. And so Kevin Owens gets Finn with one, and then he runs into a clothesline with Baron Corbin. Braun comes down, delivers another one to Corbin. Corbin gets out of the way, and Braun hits the ring post.
I mean, in the end, Baron and Finn brawl up the ramp.
Yeah.
Finn gets counted out.
Yeah.
Well, they both get counted out.
Yeah.
And so Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman win.
Yes.
And so afterwards, Owens... he's talking to Braun.
Very excited.
Kind of pushes him a little bit, but he's excited.
Exactly.
He's happy. He extends his hand.
Yeah.
And Braun just stares at it and stares at him and starts getting angry.
And Kevin Owens is like, come on, man, come on, don't do that. Come on, let's just shake my hand. Come on. He's so excited. He's so excited.
But also he wants the reassurance that he's not get beat up.
Oh, and he knows that power slam, like you look in Braun's eyes and you're like, am I going to get power slam right now? He's very cognizant.
Yes.
Kevin Owens is so great. And so instead of risk it,
he just bails.
He bails. He gets out of there.
Sprints up the ramp, stands on the stage. Braun gets his briefcase and then chases after him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they run backstage. There was a quick shot backstage of Kevin Owens hiding in I guess they said it was a coach's room, and then Braun running up the same corridor a little bit later, asking somebody working backstage, you ever find out who that was?
Oh, I forget his name, man, and it bums me out so bad.
He says, have you seen Kevin Owens? And this guy says, I just started here. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And then Braun says, "Urgh," runs up a ramp. Come back from commercial. Owens gets out of the coach's room, runs up the ramp, goes up to the valet, and says, give me my keys.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I don't have your keys. What do you mean you don't have my keys? Give me my keys. They're on the board there. Give me my keys.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't have your keys. He has them. Camera pans over, and there's Braun Strowman with his briefcase saying, I hope you have insurance on your car, Kevin. And so camera goes over to the opposite side, and there's Kevin Owens' rental car turned over.
Yeah.
Steaming. There's a couple security guys using fire extinguishers, put the flames out. It's pretty great.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was so good. I loved it. I thought that should have been the last thing we saw. But instead we had a really killer main event match that just had a wonk finish.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. They gave this thing like 20 minutes. It was fantastic. All sorts of false finishes, all sorts of, thin 2 and 2.8 second kickouts.
Yeah.
We had Seth hitting Dolph with the ripcord knee.
That cool knee, sorry.
That cool knee, the revolution knee.
What'd you talk about how
Slayer.
Drew got kicked out of the match?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Seth was running the ropes to do a suicide dive on Dolph, drew him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Ref didn't see it, but he got the sense that something was amiss.
Yeah.
He started arguing with Drew.
Saying, you need to pay attention to what's going on in there.
And then the ref tosses him.
Yeah, he tossed him.
And then after that, Seth hits that cool knee. Dolph
and the match went on for like a good,
they get a good 20, 25 minutes for the whole match. It was fun. It started out slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then built up to a kind of a fever pitch, and the crowd was super into it.
The crowd was really into it.
The first half of it, Dolph had the upper hand 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time Seth would try to mount some offense, Dolph had a counter for it or get control pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It wasn't towards the end when Seth was really starting to string some offense together because he kicked out of a zigzag, and then there's a spot where he and Dolph were, like angling for position on the top rope. Seth hits superplex Falcon Arrow. And then Drew, out of nowhere, runs in, pulls the ref out during the pinfall, and then tosses the ref aside.
Mm-hmm.
DQ finish. Seth wins.
Yeah.
Drew goes after Seth, starts beating him up. He and Dolph are about to do something very painful to him. Roman Reigns makes the save.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing next week we're going to get Reigns and Seth versus Dolph and Drew. So Reigns going to be involved essentially 2 feuds now? Because he's got this Lashley thing going on. And now he's helping out Seth.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. It's been a perfect spot for Dean, but I guess he's not ready.
I know. That's that's honestly where I figured it was going to go. I figured that we'd have Seth trying to beat the odds for a couple weeks until Dean was ready to go again.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess this could be the kind of thing where, next week we get a backstage thing with Roman and Seth. There will probably be a tag team match, and then maybe Roman will say, hey, man, I got this other stuff to do. I got Bobby to
Well,
deal
there might be that match, and then eventually, if it hasn't been confirmed, but I'm guessing we're going to get Seth versus Dolph at Extreme Rules and some sort of stipulation match, maybe.
You don't think this is headed towards Seth versus
Drew?
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
After Extreme Rules, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what the SummerSlam match is going to be then.
I don't know.
Because you got to figure that there's enough moving pieces here that this is...
Or they could also be setting up for post Extreme Rules Roman Drew.
I thought that too. Yeah, which would be killer. I think it'd be really good.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice. As long as Drew looks good.
I know. That's a massive if.
That's what I sort of initially thought when they were staring each other down. Even when Seth was staring down Drew, I was like, man, I'm not sure Drew is going to have much. When you're a heel, you gotta look. It's
either you gotta be mean or you gotta cheat.
And they're not going to job Seth out to Drew, and they're certainly not going to job.
Well, I think it's more likely that they would job Seth out to Drew as opposed to Roman.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, the only way
with that, but man, they really love Seth. I don't even know about that. You know.
Well, I mean, if they do a thing where Seth has to overcome the odds, because when you get Drew, you don't just get Drew; you get Drew with Dolph.
Yeah, that's true.
And at least the first match comes up short because the numbers game just isn't working in his advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, maybe.
I think, but my thing is this: either way, Seth just dropped the IC title. I think they really, really like Seth.
Well, I imagine he dropped the belt to move on to something larger. Yeah,
larger. Yeah, that's the thing, and I think they want larger. Well, obviously, they want larger things. They want the largest things for Roman.
Yeah,
and larger things for Seth. And I'm kind of worried that like Drew is going to be a stepping stone. And man, I really don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
But if he has a really, really good showing,
yeah, I'm sure he will.
I mean, kind of like in the end, Roman went over Braun, but man, that feud with Roman and Braun did wonders.
Oh yeah,
for
did
Braun
everything
Strowman.
for Braun. Yeah.
So if it's that kind of situation, then I'm totally into it. Let's answer some questions.
Yes. Haven Elric at TakeOver Chicago 2, Johnny Gargano sported a Captain America themed attire. What 3 main roster and/or NXT superstars should have a superhero themed attire, and what would they be?
Gargano had a great close-up on all that, like a very.
Oh yeah, he's posted on Twitter today or yesterday.
Twitter or Instagram, something like that. Yeah. Naomi, I want to see her sporting Green Lantern attire.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be good.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, that'd be neat. Lars Sullivan should sport. I've been watching Thor Ragnarok a lot lately. He should sport some Jack Kirby-esque New
stuff?
Gods. Well, I'm thinking like New Gods or like Thor Asgard type stuff.
How many times have you seen Thor?
Ragnarok, like probably a lot, because it's like Bama's favorite new movie now. She went out and got a Mjolnir.
Oh,
the Thor
hammer, yeah.
So it's like her favorite. She loves the part where you see Hulk's butt, because you see his naked butt in a comedic scene, and when she says Hulk's booty. So I've seen it probably 7 or 8 times by now.
Wow.
But every time I see Jeff Goldblum's bit, I can never watch it enough.
Oh yeah,
he's flipping hilarious. He's so damn good. Anyways,
who else?
And then,
who's John Cena?
Well, I would have figured he's Captain America.
What about Superman?
Yeah, it'd be Superman, I guess. Yeah, it'd be Superman.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Tyler Farrar. Does Dolph take the title into Extreme Rules, or does he lose it before then? And how long do you see the IC title reign lasting?
I think it'd be great if he held on to that belt all the way up to his feud with Drew.
Yeah, I agree. Here's the thing. They have a really good thing going with the IC title right now. It is the workman's belt. It is the fighting guy's belt. They've booked Dolph strong enough that he can beat any number of sub-Seth guys, obviously, especially with Drew in his corner. And so, yeah, I want him to carry it until like Mania next year, when if Drew and him go to Mania, take a feud into Mania, and have Drew pick up the IC title.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But keep that title prestigious.
Yes. Richard Nason, what happens with Revival now since they got a win?
I have no idea.
Hopefully they win another and another and another.
I am not going to bet
victory
on that.
after victory after victory.
Over here, over there.
Isaac M., did they ruin Bailey and Sasha's storyline already with this counseling BS? Wait and see how this counseling goes before we make a real determination.
Look,
I'm not optimistic, however.
What? The only thing that matters is the matches. If the matches are good, and they will be, that's all that's going to matter. I hope. I really hope.
Alex Foster, before you knew wrestling was stage, was there any weird, silly things you believed about it? I don't think so.
So the first I knew about pro wrestling, I remember, and you never know how you know this stuff. I just sort of knew. I mean, obviously I was informed somehow. I didn't just look at that and be like, man, they're really working out there, you know? I
think my dad told me pretty early on that it was all
choreographed.
I mean, he said fake, but you know.
Like, I knew Hulk Hogan as a cartoon character because we got the
because
cartoon.
Before you knew him as a wrestler, right?
Yeah, but I think I also understood that was a thing. It was such a long time. I was such a young kid that I don't remember, but I've always known. I've always understood that it was fake. So I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, I don't either. The real slow wolf. Should Jericho start his own stable in New Japan? I can imagine the Killer Elite Squad being in the Y2J stable. Who else should join him? Killer Elite Squad are already in a stable. Suzuki-gun.
Well, let's. I like the premise.
No, free agents only.
Oh well, you're just looking at all of Taguchi Japan.
No, they're in a stable.
They're not a real stable.
That's a stable,
they're not
man.
a real stable. All right, who's in Jericho's stable?
This is like an old mean guy stable. So him, Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea. That's good.
Like Yuji Nagata can turn heel.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Who was in the New Japan Rumble this year?
Like Tenzan and Kojima.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
It's my favorite thing every year is the New Japan Rumble.
Oh, I know.
It's the best. Results. I don't want cheeseburger there. No, I like what you said. Old bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Rowson. Am I the only one who wants to see Bailey counseling be led by Dr. Shelby next week? Wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
I'll be honest. I don't, because that would be comedic.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know, maybe they could play with the comedy. Who knows?
I kind of feel like
what would you rather see? Entertaining comedy or cringeworthy drama?
I mean, entertaining comedy.
Yeah, right.
So long as it fits in with the story they're trying to tell.
But it won't.
No.
It won't. What if they resolve their differences through counseling and we don't actually get the matches?
Man.
That's the worst case scenario, but it's actually like not out of the question.
Lindsay DX HBK. Hey there, friendos. Power rank top 5 wrestlers like to see doing your Going In Raw intro. Obviously, number 1 would be Baron Corbin saying, "Hey, you're not me. You're watching Going In Raw."
That's number 2. Number 1 is Finn Balor calling it real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
And then I want Kevin Owens saying something. I don't know what, but he's flipping great.
Samoa Joe.
Oh, Becky Lynch.
Oh, that'd be great too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Samoa Joe would be great. Let's see here. The Diddly Doodler. I was listening to Busted Open this morning, and Bully Ray asked, when was the last edgy moment in WWE? He said, I wanted to pose that question to you guys. And does there need to be an edgy moment for the WWE to have a good product? I think my answer is probably Kevin Owens headbutting Vince McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
To blood.
Yeah.
Probably that.
Yeah.
That was like, did they just go too far?
Or Lesnar dropping so many elbows on Orton's head that it got busted open.
Oh, God. Oh. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's like 1 million years old. He should not be taking headbutts
No.
like
CM Punk finds it inadmissible in court. Who's more over, Braun Strowman or Thanos? Braun Strowman's way more over.
Oh, well, yeah. He's way over. I mean, Thanos has that good heel heat. But, you know, he killed like half the people. Sorry.
Wait, what are you doing? Booby Booby Bum Bum. He says, holy shit, Roman got pinned mostly clean by the Revival. My question is, I saw people complaining that this Revival Roman Bobby thing is bad because it's 50-50 booking. Can it really be considered 50-50 booking when it's a borderline jobber pinning a main eventer? No, Revival pinning Reigns essentially counts as 3 wins. For the Revival, it does. So long as they can keep winning matches after that.
That's the big if.
Yes.
That's a massive caveat.
Yes, it is massive.
Because otherwise it's a fluke.
Yeah. If they lose, they can maybe lose 1 more match in the next 3 weeks and be okay. But if they lose more than 2 matches in the next 3 weeks, then that win means nothing.
And you're assuming they have a match each of those weeks.
Yes,
you're referring
which is,
to.
again, a huge assumption.
Again, a huge assumption. Nick Montenegro, what do you guys think of Zach Gibson? I like what I've seen him so far. Hey, I'm really happy that WWE totally spoiled the winner of the flipping tournament.
Oh, I know.
Like, look, you air it at noon Pacific time, right? And then Raw is on at 5 Pacific time. You're giving people essentially a 3 to 4 hour window
to watch the program.
Like if the tournament is, I'm assuming it's 2 hours, even if it's 1 hour, you're giving 4 hours to watch that in its entirety to understand who the winner of the tournament is
and not get it spoiled.
And they toss that in a Raw commercial. What the hell?
Yeah, no.
I wanted to watch it and be. I mean, look, to be honest, I spoiled, and I'm not going to say if it was Zach Gibson or not, that one. But I want to be
surprised.
I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I like when he curses, though. I saw him in Progress cursing. I thought it was cool.
Braun's grappling hook. Which wrestlers would make the funniest counselors? Well, no, Xavier Woods. At least I think he has a PhD in psychology.
Oh, Big E. He should be a sex counselor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be good.
It's all innuendo. Nothing medical.
Richard Nason says, Larson, at random times during today's show, just sing True Buds like you do on Stephen Larson Book Raw. True Buds.
Let's see here. We have a first question here from Jeremy Holsworth. By the way, our questions are all, we all get them from our $1 and up patrons, patreon.com/Stephen Larson, and we make sure everybody gets at least one question answered. Will Dolph Ziggler resurrect his career, or will he be plagued once again with the classic start-stop pushes? Is he destined? I think he's saying essentially, is this all just to service Drew, or will he finally have a healthy upper mid-card, sometimes main event character? Is this? What did you say yesterday about the analogy to Impact Wrestling?
I don't remember.
You said,
Dolph is the Impact Wrestling of WWE.
Yeah. For you,
yes,
like your view
to
of
answer
Impact.
his question, yes. I think first and foremost, this whole Dolph Drew partnership is to service Drew in the end.
Yeah, I don't think this.
Dolph
is
will
going
get some
to,
short-term benefit.
Yeah.
Long-term is going to benefit Drew.
This is not going to launch Dolph. It's only down here for. It's only downhill for Dolph.
Or maybe a slight lateral move.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably down.
PJ Segundo, another first question. Do you guys think the WWE UK Championship will be renamed the NXT UK Championship, or will the NXT UK division get a whole different top championship? I think the UK Championship is probably going to be defended in the NXT UK division.
Yeah. True Buds. It's a little late in the show, but Richard Nathan asked, and I will deliver.
Good. Philip Brown with the first question, and a really good one. Do you guys think that Sasha and Bayley can recreate the greatness of their takeover matches, even if their face-heel dynamics are switched? In essence, are we going to get what we saw at TakeOver? Well, no. Are we going to get the level of quality we saw at TakeOver? I'm with you. Probably not, because it's not NXT.
Yep.
And for some reason, hey, they just let them do something different there.
Ronan Cahill. So after Kurt described the show as a runaway train last week and this week, you guys are tasked with booking a runaway train match, Extreme Rules. What are the rules and who are the participants? Well, it's got to be Braun, Finn, Baron, Kevin Owens.
Let me ask you something.
What?
I'm assuming the definition of a runaway train is a train sans an engineer, right?
Yeah, it's out of control. It's running on its own, essentially.
It's on its own.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, because trains, they run on tracks, but they're supposed to stop at certain times.
Yeah, and there's someone in the front of the train that controls that with levers and
right.
dials and knobs.
The runaway
and such.
aspect of it is simply removed.
There's no one in control, therefore it's a train essentially existing on its own, operating on its own, so long as it's got, like coal or is producing steam. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, as long as you stay away from the tracks, it's not like it's going to run into buildings or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's a possibility that when it's going around a curve, if it's got too much speed, it could derail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's an issue, too.
All right. Glad we got that settled.
Anyways, what's the rules for this runation train match? Does it have to be an actual runaway train?
No, obviously, you're on a runaway train.
But it's got to be on the top of the train. Otherwise, you won't. Like production-wise, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Well, that's a massive danger to everybody involved. So what I'm going to
You're having a match on a runaway train. That's a danger to begin with.
Well, kayfabe.
You have a platform, a ring's on the platform.
Kayfabe it is, but here's the thing.
Is it all green screen?
You have no. You have a GoPro.
There's a couple guys in the back of each car doing this.
You have
rocking it a little bit.
You have a GoPro set up in what looks like the engineer station, of the head of the train, right?
Oh, okay.
And to show that there's nobody there.
Yeah. Person who gets to the engine takes control of the train is the winner.
But as a shoot, there is somebody there controlling it. It's just they doctor it. They say, "Hey, we're going to switch over to the GoPro. Get rid of the engineer.
Hide in the closet or something."
Yeah, exactly. So that's what they
duck
do.
Down underneath some sort of
production-wise. That's what you do. You get like a platform that has ropes.
Yeah.
Or barriers on it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like the flatbed of a train.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's in like the thing that transients get into, train hoppers.
Yeah.
You know, it's in one of those like bales of hay, perhaps.
Yeah.
And then two open doors
with the large sliding doors. But
Yeah.
I think the goal, it has to be you get to the engine. If you take control of the train, you win the match.
Right.
That has to be
That's exceedingly dangerous.
I know. It could be really, really exciting, though.
Hopefully 2K will take care of that. In 2K19, we'll get a runaway train match.
You want to play pay-per-view?
I suppose.
What should we do this week?
Is there a runaway train match?
No.
Pay-per-view?
No, I don't think so.
We've already done Starcades.
Well, we've done a couple.
What's another? What about Great American Bashes?
Okay.
Bash. 1986. So what is pay-per-view?
Is where we quiz each other on the results of old pay-per-views.
Okay. 86.
I'm going to do 1997.
Oh, here we go. How many matches do you have?
9.
I have 10. So
All right.
I will get rid of my first one.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. In a singles match, Black Bart versus Robert Gibson.
No. Damn. Singles match, Psychosis versus Ultimate Dragon.
What year is this?
97.
Whoa. Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah. Well, it says Ultimate Dragon here.
I know they were wrong when they said that.
Yeah, probably.
Tag team match.
All right.
Sam Houston and Nelson Royal versus the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
Oh, it's got to be the Wrecking Crew.
Nelson Royal, yeah. Nelson Royal doesn't even have his own Wikipedia entry.
Oh, wow.
He is in black text, not blue text.
Next, tag match, Steiner Brothers versus Harlem Heat.
Ooh, nice.
That's probably really good.
Probably a really good match. How long was the match?
12 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably a good one. 97?
Yeah.
I'll say Harlem Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By disqualification.
In a bunkhouse match, which I think is probably a lot like a runaway train.
Yeah,
match.
it could be.
Baron von Raschke with Paul Jones versus Manny Fernandez.
I'll go with Manny.
Yes.
Next, in a singles match, Hugh Morris versus Conan.
Oh, Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh Morris.
he was factionless. In an Indian strap match, Wahoo McDaniel versus Jimmy Garvin with Precious.
Wahoo McDaniel.
Smart move because obviously Native American.
Next, Glacier versus Wrath.
Oh, Glacier.
Yeah. It's a 12-minute match, though.
Wow. That's probably amazing.
Well,
how many stars did Meltzer give that?
Probably 1.5.
Dud. In a every single one of these is a gimmick match. I just realized that. This one is a taped fist match.
Wow.
Ron Garvin versus Tully Blanchard. Blanchard was a horseman at the time.
What year was this? 86?
Yes.
I'll go with Ronnie Garvin.
Good job.
Next, Medusa versus Akira Hokuto for the WCW Women's Championship.
Medusa.
No.
Ooh. In a Russian chain match, the Road Warriors versus Ivan and Nikita Koloff.
I guess you got to go with the Road Warriors.
Yeah, they won, but it's a Russian chain match. Why wouldn't you have chosen Ivan and Nikita Koloff?
Because it's the Road Warriors. They always won.
They transcend gimmick matches.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next, in a death match.
Oh, good.
Chris Benoit versus Ming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Say Benoit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hair versus hair match. Shaska Watley versus Jimmy Valiant. Shaska Watley.
I'll say Shaska Watley.
No.
No.
But in this picture, he's already bald.
Oh. Next, in a singles match, Steve McMichael versus Kevin Green.
Kevin Green.
Yeah.
They were pushing him in the moon back then. Wasn't Kevin Green? No.
What?
Mongo was part of the Four Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
He was like worst horseman.
Oh, yeah.
Probably worst horseman.
Yeah,
ever,
I think
right?
so.
Yeah.
At least Paul Roma had some wrestling skill.
That's right.
Oh, you have 6. Darn it.
In a steel cage match.
All right.
Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, and Baby Doll versus the Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey and Jim Cornette.
I'll go with Dusty and Magnum TA.
That's a wise move.
Next, Ric Flair and Roddy Piper versus the Outsiders for the WCW World Tag Team Championships.
Oh, the Outsiders.
Yeah.
And last, in a steel cage match for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, Ricky Morton versus the champion Ric Flair.
Oh, Ric Flair.
Very good.
Last, Falls Count Anywhere match, DDP versus Randy Savage.
Oh, DDP.
Nope.
No?
Randy Savage.
That wasn't the one where he won?
Nope.
I got 7.
Same here. Tie.
Well done.
Everybody wins.
Well played. Everybody gets to win that one. Anyways, that's it for the show. Thanks so much. Be sure to share Going in Raw with your friends.
Yes, please.
Wherever you watch us, let your friends know. Thanks for watching. Hilton, wake up. Wake up, Hilton. There we go. Hilton, can you hit that music, please? Thank you, Hilton. I appreciate it. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte.
Anyways, how are you guys doing? Good show today.
Yes.
Maybe even a great show today.
Fantastic show.
Wow.
What'd you bring for lunch today?
Some leftovers from last night.
Oh.
Chicken and little red potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Bake some chicken with some lemon garlic sauce stuff. Bunch of seasoning on it.
Sounds good. Seasoning's good. Flavor.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. It's probably better
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah.
things are better as like lasagna. I love lasagna as leftovers.
Oh, yeah. Chili is better like 2 days after you make it. Same with potato salad.
Yeah, for sure.
Chicken is the thing.
Chicken you kind of have to have in it.
Well, because it dries out when you microwave.
Right, yeah. But I'm hoping some of the sauce that's in there still might marinate a little bit or juice it up.
Unless it's like thighs, chicken thighs. They'll stay moisture. It's a higher fat content. J.S. Wooten, what shoes do you want to get, Larson? I tried to get those
what's
Off-White. I tried to get those Off-White Jordan 1s. Didn't get those. I tried to get the Off-White Flyknit Mercurials. Didn't get those.
Okay, let me ask you this. This is the base question.
I tried to get the Jordan 4 Travis Scott. Didn't get those.
Any shoes that humanly possible. What's your top prime? What's your holy grail?
You know what it is. The Jordan 6 infrareds.
Jordan 6.
It's the ones I never got. Rumor is they might be releasing them next year with the original Nike Air
these ones.
branding on the heel.
See, I like the white one.
I know you're into white shoes these days. Upcoming, I really want to get the new Nike React Element 87 because there's a lot of good buzz around them. Mm-hmm. So I think that'd be a good thing to start off the channel. I'm just trying to get some shoe that people are talking about to start the vlogs. Mm-hmm. So people, when they do a search for Air Jordan 4 Travis Scott, video pops up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, anything. Any of the off-white ones are tough to get because demand's super high and quantity is extremely limited. So you get into raffles.
So this is what Larson wants right here.
Those are the best.
Come on. Ugh, bastard. There we go.
Those are the best shoes.
What do you think the next? So what are the next ones that are coming out that you think you might have a chance at?
Probably the Nike React Element 87.
Nike React Element 87.
React is like their response to Adidas Boost cushioning.
Ah, and which one? Which
probably there's those, and then there's another one that's black too. But it's the same idea though, with the kind of translucent uppers.
Oh, these ones right there. Here we go. Save image. So this is what. Oh,
it's right there, super small.
Perfect. That is what we're looking to get.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I don't know if there was a lot of buzz, but there's some buzz around those.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been getting good word of mouth because they already released in Europe, I think.
Mm.
I entered a raffle to try to win an opportunity to buy them. Didn't get that.
Wait, that's weird.
Oh,
that's funny.
What? Did you skip a match?
No.
No.
There were 2 Great American Bashes in July of 1986.
Oh, yeah.
So I did the first one July 5th, and there was one July 26th. Kind of funny.
DJ Mott asked, would you rather have Kanye Nikes or Yeezys? I'm not really into bulky sneakers, and Kanye's Nike sneakers, like the Red Octobers and stuff, they're a little bulky.
Yeah.
Yeezys look okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Eric B. Would you go to a restaurant that offered food made the day before and then put into a refrigerator like cold pizza Chinese food and then warmed up to your preference?
Okay. Oh shit! I lost the feed. Hold on.
What? Oh, chat.
Yeah, I lost chat. What's the question again? Because it sounded great.
Would you go to a restaurant that offered food made the day before, then put into a fridge like cold pizza or Chinese food, and then warmed up to your preference? No.
Man, no.
I don't know if you could do that, like legally.
Yeah, I don't think legally that's a thing, but it also sounds gross. I want my own disgusting microwave.
Oh yeah, J.S. Wooten. I saw those. He says, I love that Supreme put out a running shoe a couple weeks ago that Nike couldn't give away in the 90s. Dad shoes are in. Bulky dad shoes.
Supreme. What's Supreme?
It's like a boutique. Power Rank barbecue meats. It's ribs. Ribs are best barbecue meat. Ribs, pork shoulder.
Yeah, ribs is top.
And then tri-tip chicken, and then brisket. Brisket's good. I haven't tried it though. It takes a while, and it's a little on the fatty side. So Jeffrey Nguyen says I should try some Marcona almonds from Spain. I will do so.
Nick G asks, for those who aren't familiar with the UK scene, what women and tag teams should we be on the lookout for? So obviously Toni Storm and Jenny Couture. We both have seen them fight. They're really good.
Piper Niven.
Yeah, I think she's injured right now.
Oh, okay.
I think she's injured for a while.
But she's really good.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Tag teams. I don't know, man. What are they called? The South Pacific?
No, I don't think they're really a team anymore.
Yeah.
Travis Banks is the Progress champion right now, though. He's really good.
David Starr tags with God, what's his name? He's like sort of this super sexualized guy, and they do a lot of comedy stuff. Forget his name though, but they're good. And then there's, I don't know.
Hi, Sandra.
No, not good enough.
Alex C says Joe and Mark Coffey are pretty decent.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sandra. Long time no see.
DJ Mott says got his first tattoo yesterday. Any tips for care or funny tattoo stories?
Mine is starting to bleed big time, but Lacey's still is perfect.
Oh, yeah?
Like Ethel right here.
I don't have any tattoos, so.
Any characters, just do what they said. Make sure it's clean. Don't say, oh, we'll screw it. Definitely don't go into the ocean. Do not go into any oceans or lakes.
Oh, when it's still healing up?
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, man. You lose an arm doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have any funny stories.
Philly Flexer Larson, I know you eat healthy, but what different oils do you cook with? I just use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't use too much heat on that because you burn it. It's got a low burning point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Zach Stolba got Progress tickets.
Oh, cool.
So I know they're going to Seattle. Where are they going?
Seattle. I want to say Seattle, Detroit, and Boston. I think that's the cities they're going to.
Maybe going.
I know Seattle's one. Don't
man.
Quote me on the other two, but I think that's what I saw. Oh, that sounds interesting, Thayer. Give it a try. There's a halal chicken place in Rancho now I want to try out.
That's interesting. Something to talk about when we're done.
Okay.
hungry and you ask
I
questions
know.
that aren't food related. These look cool, man. I'd get these in a second. How much are these guys?
Oh, I don't know.
Do we know how much?
Those are the same kind of shoe. This is a different colorway.
Yeah. Do we know how much? I'd wear the crap
Those are.
And these are. You said these are supposed to be the like sort of the counter to the Ultra Boost.
Mm-hmm. Here, scroll down. When are those coming out?
This fall.
Oh, okay. I think those are the normally. I think they're 160 or something like that. That's what they normally retail for.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, look at those. Man, these are cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into these. Those are nice.
Those blue ones are cool. I like the color.
That's sick. That's cool.
Sandra says the hamburger guy on Raw is a new student at my wrestling school. He's super nice.
I saw that on your Twitter.
I know.
I saw that. Alex C. said, I noticed Big Jeff drinking La Croix on 4 Lights. Good to see he's also a California liberal. Is La Croix, is that like supposed to be a California liberal?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I think it's for people who want to drink soda without drinking soda.
It's completely flavorless.
I don't want to say completely.
Well, each one has its own like
It's
flavor.
got a hint of flavor.
Yeah, it's really light.
Mm-hmm.
It's very silly.
I think you're just drinking it because you like sparkling water.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm kind of whatever on. I don't really like carbonation that much. Zach Stolpa, Stephen Larson, ever used the GOAT app? I haven't used that. I just actually downloaded StockX like a month ago, maybe. I'll just drink still water. Got here. Almost out. Went through 24 ounces, like 30 ounces of water before lunch. I just noticed I upgraded my macro app to the pro version. And you can track your water as well. How much water you're drinking every day?
It's too much, man.
No, I don't do that because I know I drink a ton of water already.
Yeah.
J.S. Wooten, I was shocked that Big Jeff wasn't huge. He's tall.
Royce Isaacs.
Oh, okay.
Remember that guy? He
Oh,
was
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
He was the guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize him with the he didn't have the mustache when we saw him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Who did he wrestle?
Oh, man.
It wasn't Jeff Cobb, was it?
Yes.
He didn't have the mustache then. No, all right. So I remember the guy that Jeff Cobb wrestled at SPW. I don't remember him having a mustache.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he was good though. Oh, look at that. Sergio C. Catch me front row today on SmackDown wearing a Going in Raw shirt. Awesome.
See, this is when we were at.
That was him versus Jeff Cobb.
Yeah. Might be my big head back there. Maybe you're right. He just had scruff.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun match.
Oh, there I am. And there you are.
Well, I assume I'd be sitting right next to you.
Yeah. You assumed correctly.
Alex C., do you think Nakamura is going to win the U.S. title, or is it going to be a screwy finish? He'll win it at some point. Zach Stolpa, power rank albums to listen to while high. I don't know.
Well, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Pink Floyd's early stuff.
What about like,
OK Computer is probably pretty decent high.
Yeah, probably. I was trying to think of something more out there. Like some weird experimental noise stuff.
Oh, man. I don't know. That seems like it'd be annoying even while high.
Could be.
Or it might unlock doors. Who knows?
You might actually be more in tune with, say, like a brown note or something. That you might not really register if you listen to it while sober.
Yeah, that title's changing hands because they've been pushing it big time too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that title's changing hands tonight.
DJ Mott Larson, I tweeted a Twitter account that does discount alerts on sneakers. Cool. Yeah, I follow a couple of Twitter sites that do that.
All right, so this is usually the time in the stream when I say, all right, guys, thanks for watching, but we're going to take off. I'm hungry. However, because I get called out on that so often now,
Thank you, DJ Mott.
I'm just gonna leave.
Good. I'm just gonna look at this Twitter thing about kicks on sale.